We're back.
We're here.
Remember when we said that they should miss us?
Yeah.
I think they really missed us.
We took that a little literally.
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but we're back.
It was cold and flu season.
Yeah. Seriously.
And then Easter.
Yeah. There was probably another holiday, right?
Birthdays, we had some birthdays.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like was happening. So
We're back.
here we are.
Just blessing you with our faces. And upper torso.
Right. You're welcome.
So today, we're going to bring back.
We're talking about coping mechanisms.
Coping mechanisms.
Because I feel like maybe some episodes are good to like deep dive and really get to know us and be a little bit more vulnerable
Yeah.
for all of you to see.
And maybe you'll feel a little bit better about yourselves.
So how we deal with stress and anxiety in everyday life, coping skills or lack thereof. It's okay to not be okay.
I feel like my coping mechanisms have changed over time for sure. So like being a teenager, I didn't have any.
Yeah.
And I had really, really unhealthy coping mechanisms. Or not even, I just like me getting through those feelings
Mhm.
in a really unhealthy way. And then like it turned to alcohol and it stayed that way for a really long time. Also for choices. But now that I have children and I expect my 3-year-old to like keep it in check and like self-regulate, I'm like, oh God, he's 3. I'm 30 something and I don't even know how to do it. So I'm like, that has changed my way of thinking so much. I have to figure it out so I can teach him how to do it.
Yeah. And it's hard to be,
Oh my
especially when
God.
they're having like a hard time and you're like, I have to stay even this whole entire time.
Yeah. It really, it's like, and then if he gets going and then like Aaliyah's crying and then I'm just like,
What? You got to get the loose out.
you have to go to your happy place.
What is your happy place?
I don't really know. It's so funny. I was just talking about this with a patient. Like, that movie, Happy Gilmore. Yeah. It's not that. We have different ones. I don't know. It's just like maybe me on a beach or something with like a margarita, being fanned. Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would be somewhere, no kids.
Yeah.
I would want a buddy. Just
Yeah.
me and my buddy.
Mm.
We'll do stuff.
Yeah.
And just not have to think and not have to worry and not have to do, just be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we just got. What's your happy place?
I think like a car ride, like all the trees are like, I'm so calm when it's just like the music's on and I can sing along. It's
Yeah.
just-
Sun shining, windows down, breezing your hair.
That is
Or the
nice.
AC.
Yeah, the
'Cause we just
AC.
get tangled.
With-
I hate the feeling of like lip gloss and then like your hair is like flying
Yeah,
off the
stuck on
face.
it, yeah.
It's not a happy place. for me.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can't see. You're like,
Yeah.
get out.
Like, this is not cute like in the movies.
Yeah.
No, AC totally. Yeah, I was like, there's some perfect.
Yeah. I know. This is not real. No.
What do you think, Amanda, like your coping skills were as a teenager, young adult, and then now?
Teenager drugs. Any of them. And then
Were there any that you like gravitated towards more?
pot, ecstasy, cocaine.
Oh, okay.
So all of them.
Yeah. Not good, but
We have to learn sometimes. We
But
have to
sometimes
go
we'll
through
start
things.
fully developed.
Yeah. When we're like young, a lot of people are just like trash bags. I was a trash bag too.
Like, well, and then we're all doing what is surrounded by us too. So it's like
Mhm.
we're all trying to figure it out, and no one is perfect in any of these scenarios. Like, there's no book on how you deal with it
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
and everybody else, like they drank and stuff. I didn't drink. And then young mom, I just stuck with pot. Didn't drink still. Shots here and there were trapped, but he definitely drank. And then pot just kind of loosened me out.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's alcohol, and I need to not do that because I can't handle alcohol. My mom is right.
It tends to make you feel worse, in my experience. Like,
It just, for me, it gives me more anxiety. It makes like I'm trying to forget this one certain thing, just like put me in a happy spot, and then it puts me in like the anxiety spot where like that's all I can focus on, and that's all I think about. And then I'm like, but then my mind goes, and I'm like, oh God. And then I overthink, and it's just it's not good.
yeah. But you know that.
I know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop me.
It's hard.
No.
It's really hard.
Yeah. It's like the first couple is nice. And then it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm. How do you shut it off?
Yep.
Yeah.
so I need to learn to shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do that.
It is sometimes hard to do that for sure.
Those are my coping mechanisms. Like, I don't know. I've tried therapy.
I feel like you have to really have the right therapist.
I need somebody that talks back.
Mm,
Like, don't just listen.
right.
Talk to me and tell me. I need you to experience what I've experienced. Otherwise, it's like, growing up around my mom. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Why? Just don't. Well, if you don't know, then I'm going to do it. So with therapists, it's like, if you can't relate, how do you know what you're telling me is right?
Yeah.
And then my mind just goes off, and I'm just like not paying attention to anything, and it just like, but yeah,
Yeah.
but that's me.
What about you?
I think consistently across the board, I've just always been someone who internalizes everything. So I think when I did get into like my teenage years, early 20s, I drank a lot. And then I kind of started to try to get out of that. I like to drink to like have a good time and
Yeah.
but I've never actually like coped with things. I just shove it down, shove it down, shove it down until
Yeah, I'm really good at that
just
too.
To a point where it becomes a joke now. We're like, oh, we're just going to take this and shove it down. And like, just going to plop it right in there and push,
yeah.
I shouldn't encourage this.
It's funny. I make it funny.
Well, it's because it's like, what else do you do? Like, I don't actually have the answer.
And I think in my like teenage years, there was a lot of family stuff that happened. And it was like parent against parent. And then you bring the kids into it. And it was just like really chaotic and just like not great. And I remember my parents being like, at one point it was like, oh, well, if you feel like you need therapy, then, what does that look like? And like, we just like never had like a lot of money. So it was just like, it's to pay the bills, it's to do this, it's to do that, like other avenues. That was tricky. And then I remember one time I was like, okay, I think I do months later feel like maybe therapy would be something good. And that was just an outcome that wasn't going to happen. So in my mind as a teenager, okay, well then you just figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
So
Which is a shame because as a teenager, you shouldn't have to feel that way.
That's how we were all
Yeah.
kind of raised.
Yeah.
Just do better.
and
Try harder.
and you shouldn't feel this way. Like it should
Yeah.
happen and then you just get over it.
Yeah.
No, she's still like that.
They're dories, right? And some things stick with them, I think. But and I'm not saying that just as like your family. I'm saying it for very much like my family too. Like, okay, it happened, and then that's it. You move on, and we don't talk about it. And I think growing up, it was just like you just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So
That was
so going into adult relationships, it was weird to be like you even friendships, like you guys know, you want to hear what I have to say. You want to like help me navigate this. Okay. And just trying to like trust people and talk to people because that's ultimately what gets you through your days. But for the most part, I am a shover of
Yeah.
feelings. Yeah. The hole in there, deep. Not centimeters.
Oh, hey.
Just a lot of feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
Just in
Yeah. And then it's like the more you push down, if you were to ever try something to unpack it, that would take a lot of time, which it might be worth it someday in our life to attempt to like unravel all that. But just know that it might take a little bit more time.
Well, I can't even commit to watching a show right now.
God, I
So.
know, right? I mean, her, not me. I get it.
Yeah.
no, yeah,
That's a lot of time.
the pushing things down. I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Is it there?
No.
Does that work?
No.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Thank you for doing that.
Oh wow, it's back.
Well, I'm so magical.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So have you seen a therapist at any point in your life for different things?
Yeah. So I feel like my experience growing up is a little bit different than what you guys are explaining. Like going through things as when I was younger, my mom was like very good about like, hey, we need to nip this in the bud and like get this taken care of. I went through like some stuff, and in life it just gets you, and drinking a lot and like not being kind to my body and So she put me into counseling, and it actually was so helpful. And looking back at it, I was like, wow, I was just like so emotionally fucked up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But you're just like, when you're a teenager like that, you just like, you just don't have it together.
Even as an adult, I find myself being like, wow, you are
Mhm.
so emotionally irregulated right now. Like, it's like you're looking at yourself
Yeah.
being like, get it together.
Yeah.
Like as an adult, I'm like, okay, I recognize that this is happening and I need to just like sit down. My big thing that I do now is like, what can I control? Like here are the things that are bothering me,
Mhm.
and I need to like get it in check. What can I do right now to control this, and what can I change right now to make myself feel better? And that if I start like kind of chipping away at that, I'll end up feeling better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that because in my mind, I feel like I'm very like, oh, like it's fine, blah, blah, blah. And I'm finding at this stage of my life that maybe I have anxiety,
Mm.
which I've always been like, you just figure it out.
Yeah.
You don't have that. And now I'm finding that like I am stressed all the time and I'm constantly thinking about the little things, making up scenarios, things that like I have no control over.
Yeah.
And you tell yourself, like, why are you doing that? You're being crazy. You don't have control over that. And at the end of the day, the little things don't matter. But I don't know why. It's like this new phase of life where everything just stresses me out.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because then I feel like I take that out on the people that are closest to me. And I think mine and Logan's communication has gotten so much better over the years. And he's able to like recognize you're not in a good headspace right now. Like, do you want to talk about it?
That's really good.
Yeah. Because for a long time we were not like that. Because again, I just bottle everything up. So then all of
Yeah.
a sudden I would bottle up, bottle up, bottle up. 6 months later, I'm
Exploding.
exploding.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Mhm.
that happened so long ago. Like,
Mhm.
why are you still holding on to that?
Yeah.
Nikki? And so I think I've been a lot better about, hey, this happened. This really bugged me.
Yeah.
Or this is what's going on in my mind. And I don't know how to shut it off.
Kyle's like that. Kyle will like not say if something's bothering him, and then we'll wait, and then eventually it just like seeps out. And I'm like,
Mhm.
hey, thank you for telling me now, but like 6 months ago, this would have been helpful.
Because
Yeah.
it can't change. I was
Yeah.
the same way with the whole. I think we think, okay, if we just follow it down, we'll get over it,
Mm,
and then you don't, and it kind of just simmers.
yeah.
Mhm.
Until it gets to that point, you're like, oh, I didn't forget that. By the way.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
you become your own worst enemy
Yeah.
in that point, right? Like I am doing the most to stress myself out.
Mhm.
I am doing the most to give myself anxiety. And it's really hard to figure out how to navigate that.
Yeah.
Because again, this is so new for me to like feel like a pit in my stomach.
Mhm.
And I'm like, people do this every
Sucks,
day.
man. It's like, and sometimes I'll be just driving to work. Nothing's wrong, but I just feel it in my stomach, and I'm just like, I'll like try to rub it out, like literally,
Yeah.
like, I realize I'm like, hope you can see my hands because I just said rub it out. My hands went down. My belly, like I just thought sometimes like just stop, like anxiety get out of my tummy. Like it's just like such a weird feeling, and
Yeah.
it is for nothing
Mhm.
for some reason. It's like,
And I think it's like this is such like a transition year for me, and there's
Mhm.
like so many things happening.
you have a lot going on.
And I think that naturally can be like anxiety inducing. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you have no control over it.
Yeah.
Calm that down.
Yeah. Just
Like,
try one day when you're like just feeling overwhelmed. Just pick one thing that you can control, because the other stuff you can just like, what are you gonna do?
Mhm.
What are you gonna do about that? You can't do anything.
I think it also, maybe you guys can relate too. It comes from being like a to your core, stemming from being a people pleaser.
Mm.
I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want anyone to be mad at me. I never want to get in trouble. So then it's like when you're experiencing all these new things, you're constantly taking those things into play of like,
Mhm.
I don't want to be wrong. I don't want someone to be mad at me. I don't want to get in trouble. What if everyone doesn't like me? What if everyone's mad at me because I took time off? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it builds. Like, it's just this tiny thing.
Yeah.
It builds and builds and builds. Ultimately, from being not told, but just your whole life being a people pleaser.
I think I used to feel that way a lot.
Mhm.
I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
I love that.
I mean, other people that I love and are close to me, I obviously never want to make them upset, and I will do whatever I can to not. Like, I think that is why I drank a lot for a really long time, because I felt like people would like me better because I was like maybe a little bit more like fun and bubbly, and I don't know. And then I would become a dick. Like, that's not fun. Only to my boyfriends. Like,
Yeah.
never to my friends. Well, yeah, not really to my friends, but like, that's not good either.
Yeah.
But then I would not remember it. So the next day, like, if you don't remember it, it doesn't really happen in your mind.
Right.
You can be told about it.
No, that
but
triggers my anxiety hard. Because
Really?
then I'm like, oh my God, maybe
What
I
else
did
did I
this, maybe
do?
I
What
did
was my
this.
tone?
Yeah.
But in my dreams, I get the wicked vivid dreams. I'm like, oh, did that really happen? Did that really happen?
Yeah.
Because it's just everything morphs into the same thing, and it
Yeah.
just triggers shit. That I'm like, I don't know if that really happened.
And that's a scary
And
feeling.
then I just think about it, and the next morning I'll wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Like, oh my, like the butterflies, everything in my stomach just going shit, 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 shit. And it's like, I feel it through my whole body. And it's been like that since December, every single morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
3:30. And it's not from drinking. It's just from
Anxiety.
yeah. Oh, like, well, what if I did this? Maybe.
And there's nothing you can do about that. There's
You
like,
can't
you
go
can't
back.
go
What's been
Yeah.
said and done.
Right.
And like,
And I'm trying to get that mindset in my head because every day I'll be like, well, I wish I was back at this point. I could do it. And I'm like, stop. Like, you can't go in the fucking past, man. That's
Yeah.
just stop. Like, it's like, I wish I could go back to that point. I wish I could go. So I got
and life is always going to be full of what ifs.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like all of us have had pretty big things happen in our lives in the last couple of years. And you're naturally going to be like, well, what if I did this? Or what if I did that?
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
what if I stayed? What if I didn't do this?
Yeah. But like, what if you did change something and the result was what you think you want it to be right now? And then that result actually sucks and you're miserable.
I know.
Like maybe everything is happening the way that it's supposed to
It's
happen.
supposed to because I was miserable before, but you forget that. You
Yeah.
forget the
We
miserable.
will remind you,
You know?
as much as you need. We're not happy.
You are not happy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And so this is leaving
This is why
maybe an
people still have
opportunity.
babies, right? Like you forget the pain because you love the baby. And
yeah.
you keep going, you'll go through it again. You're not allowed to have any more babies, Amanda.
Oh, fuck that.
No, I meant like
Figuratively.
No. Yeah.
But it is hard when you're in it and you're feeling it. It's hard to tell yourself that.
Yeah.
It's hard to get past it. You just,
Especially when they reel you back in.
yeah, F that.
Just to flick you off.
I think this is a good segue point to talk about how it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I try to remind myself, or like moments of getting frustrated. It's like, this is so random, like helping my parents with technology or something.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, this is our first time on this rock, right?
Right.
And we're only here for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
It's okay that we're all figuring it out at the same time.
Yeah.
Or that your paths look different than mine.
Yeah.
And
But it is so hard to sometimes get over.
it is.
Yeah. It really is. I've been like super stressed about life lately, just like trying to be a good mom and working 2 jobs. And like the other day I was looking for another job. I'm like, how can I get another job? Like, how can I make more money?
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Like, I'm so stressed
Same.
out as it is. No. But like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I totally forgot. The thought left.
Is it fair?
No. What did I say?
I think you mean like, I'm so stressed about all of these things. I don't actually know.
Yeah, it's a good guess. It's because we were talking about something before that. And it was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have allowed myself recently to like take a day to be sad.
Yeah.
Take a day to be frustrated and like really sit with all of those feelings. And I typically try to like not be around people when I'm really just in that moment and be like with fully not being okay. And then at the end of the day being like, okay, that was it. You got to sulk and be sad, and it's okay that you weren't okay for the day, but tomorrow is a new day and we need to be better.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also think it's okay for you to also have this little thing that maybe weighs down. Like this week was a hard week for me. I felt like, okay, the days were good. We had great experiences, but there was this little weight in the back of my mind that just kept reminding me of the things that I was sad about.
Yeah.
And it was okay that that happened this week.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just like, okay, I'm feeling miserable and I'm sad and I can't control any of it. And you just have to like live in that moment. Because what else can you do? You don't have control over everything. No.
Yeah.
Just got to go through it.
Oh,
I was just thinking that. I was like, not doing it.
Can't go under it.
I had to
gotta
tell you,
go through it.
my pediatrician gave me that book at Chase's 3-year. Yeah. I
Funny.
was like, oh, this is the book.
That's awesome.
One of his favorite books.
Yeah. We just have to live in the moment sometimes.
I think we're just all trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And
No one has the answer.
No.
If someone came up with the answer, they'd be so rich.
But everybody's so different,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
you know?
And what works for one person is not going to work for the next.
Mm-hmm.
And I think something going into adulthood and maybe trying to figure out some of those things is how grateful I am for, bless you, the relationships that I have in my life,
Yeah.
right?
You know what I do sometimes? And it makes me feel better if I'm having like a shitty day, just like starts off shitty. I will sit there and I'll think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. Yeah, even sometimes at the end of the day, I'm like, I feel so sad. Like, oh no, wait, what am I grateful for? What are 3 things?
Sure, faces pop up.
Yes. No, like family. Yes.
Yeah.
Family. Like, yeah. I am so grateful that I have a roof over my head, even though it's expensive AF to be there, whatever.
Yeah.
It's there. I'm safe. I have food in my belly. My kids are healthy and happy, which is like huge.
Yeah.
And I love them more than air. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy. Those things get me through my day.
What are the things that you're really happy for?
Oh, I was trying to say I listen to music.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's grateful for music.
I'm grateful for music.
I do.
It's my coping.
I think I've done that my whole, like, I'll come downstairs and like have my headphones in and everyone's like, why do you have your I listen to music all the time. That was just like what I did as a kid. It was like, I'm alone and I'm listening to my music
Yeah.
and that's okay.
If I'm going through it, I need music.
Yeah.
Like if I am sad, if I'm angry, I just like it gets you.
Like it was crazy yesterday. I worked at the inn, so I got an hour drive there, hour drive back. Put on the playlist, just sing my heart out to these songs that like relate to everything I'm going through. It's like, okay, it makes me feel better because I know other people are like,
If you
feeling like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
Not
I'm
alone.
not alone.
Yeah.
This is great. And then it just comes out. And so I really enjoy the drive there.
You know what's so interesting? So I just popped into my head when you guys were talking about like people are like just get through it, just like get over it, kind of. I feel like I am guilty of that sometimes. Like I'll look at someone's situation, they're like, like not getting their shit together, and I'm like, just get your damn shit together in my head, Like I am guilty of feeling.
I
that
think
way.
that out loud.
Yeah. Get it together.
I am like, get it together.
Yeah,
out
maybe
loud
that's,
to
maybe
lots of
that's
people.
wrong. I don't know.
We're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, get your shit together, everybody. We can't do it.
Yes, you can't.
No,
But get it together. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so guilty of that. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, if I can do it, then why can't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But everyone is different. Everyone has their own thing, and that's funny.
Well,
Sorry.
least
See?
we
Look at
can
yeah.
laugh about it.
Yeah, yeah. We're just all a work in progress.
and at least we have each other.
Yeah, we're all gonna get through it.
So it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah,
Don't be judgy bitches. And just take one day at a time.
one day at a time.
Right.
That's all you can do.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of taking it one day at a time, I
Ooh.
didn't send this to you guys, but it's really funny. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
What? I hate when people give advice that people will take their time. What the fuck else is
Read it to them.
I hate when people give advice like, take it one day at a time. What the fuck else am I supposed to do, Steve? Skip Tuesday?
Wouldn't that be sick though? We'd be like, I'm done. Skip. This day sucks. Bye.
That'd be
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so I think we should all like pick one piece of advice that we give.
Okay.
My piece of advice is, if you're having a hard day, pick one thing you can control. One thing you can control and try to like change it if that's what you need to do, or alter it just a little bit to make you happier.
Yeah.
It helps me so much.
My tip is, hang on. It's coming.
Just
Take some time to just be alone with whatever you're feeling, because it is okay to not be okay, and it is okay to feel frustrated, annoyed, sad, and not push everything down. So I think my advice would just be like, it's okay to let it out a little bit and just give yourself that time.
I'm so glad this is recorded so I can play this for you later. Liar.
Take your advice, you bitch. Well, advice. I don't really have advice. Listen to great music.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people don't, which is weird, but just, yeah.
Find what makes you happy.
Yeah. Find your happy place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Margarita, Cabana Boy, fan, whatever it is.
Little midgets bringing you drinks.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
I
your
was
choice.
thinking Happy Gilmore. Nobody got that.
I
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
since we're back doing this thing, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.